Hey folks, John from IDigHighTones. Thanks for joining me for another episode of my epic adventure to the UK, metal detecting, sort of a dream come true. We're going to talk about day 6 in a moment. It was really a fabulous day, some great finds. In fact, probably the most prolific day in terms of finds on the entire trip. In terms of number of interesting identifiable finds, it was a really great day. I'm sorry for the delay in making this video. It's end of year with holidays, things got in the way, and really have not been able to find the time to make this here video. But I will make the next few in quick succession. So please subscribe to this channel so you can receive notifications for the next couple of videos that are coming out. In fact, the next video, Day 7, features my most spectacular find of the trip. It's actually an artifact that is in the treasure trove process in the UK. Quite a spectacular and exciting find, and you'll see it in the very next episode. Before we get started, I also want to shout out to a viewer from the Isle of Wight. Lawrence out there was purchasing a new Deus XP2 and was researching coils and saw my video on the Deus 2 11 by 13 inch coil, the review I did when I first bought the coil, and sent a very nice email to thank me for the information in that video. So thanks, Lawrence, and thanks to all of you for watching these videos and subscribing, because without the subscriptions and the thumbs up and the likes, it feels like I'm just talking to myself. So thank you for the feedback, and I'm glad you're enjoying these videos. I enjoy making them, and well, let's get started on day 6 in the UK. Good morning from the beautiful fields of England. We are here on day 6 of our great metal detecting tour. I've just walked 100 yards or so from the van. I've had 2 signals so far, both buttons. Just had another really solid 87, 88 here on the XP Deus 2. Dug down, and let me show you what we got here. It's early morning, it's just after 9 o'clock, and our first nice find of the morning is this really nice gold gilt button. Now, I've been getting lots and lots of buttons over the last 6 days, but this is a nice one with the gilding still there on the back side of the button. So nice little find, hopefully a good omen for the day. Maybe we'll find some more gold before the day's out. Stay tuned. And we just got ourselves a nice little thimble. Hey, it's about 30 minutes into the hunt. Just did this little corner of the field. It's a large field, probably 50 acres, if not more. Most of the guys have headed that way. I've been down here getting old buttons, thimble, not much of anything. I was getting a little discouraged and was going to head towards the other part of the field. We got a decent signal here, 6869, a loud 6869. It was pretty close to the top of the soil. I just pulled it out, and I think I know what it is. Let's look together. Here's the hole, and here's the coin. And that looks to be a very, very nice hammered silver coin. So let's just give it a little squirt. Oh, it's a beauty. It's a real beauty. She's a sweetheart. Yesterday, every time I live dug, I was getting nothing but buttons. But this has got a beautiful long cross on the back. You can start to see it come through here. Look at that. That is a beauty. All there, not clipped in any way. Look at that coin. That is a beaut. That is a gem. Let's see if we can get it focused for you. You can see the portrait there. It looks like King Edward, but I'm not an expert.
See the crown, face looking toward us. What a beauty. What a beauty. Great way to start the day. Number 12 on the week. On to the next. Well, I had a nice signal here, dug down about 5 or 6 inches, pulled out a couple scoops of dirt, and here we have something that looks to be some sort of a artifact. Looks like it is a brooch of some sort. Well, we'll have to let Steve identify that for us, but it's interesting. It has the sign of the cross here, and it looks to me to be medieval, broken off, maybe a strap end, a piece of a strap end. Nice patina, nice artifact. A few hundred years old, saving history. On to the next. Not exactly sure what this is, just dug it up, but looks like it says patent diamond with a number. It's an old, I don't know, an old pull or top to something, but we'll have Steve take a look. It doesn't look very old, but it's interesting. Well, we have a really nice screaming 90 signal, 91, 89, 90, 91. We're going to go in and look at this together. Sounds like it could be something good. Let's cross our fingers and hope. Really nice high tone. And you know we love high tones. What do we have here? What do we have here? I think it's in my hand. Or maybe not. Maybe it's still down the ground here. Okay, where have you gone? Where have you gone? Oh, there we go. There is something right there, and it looks to be a coin. Hopefully not a button. Looks a really nice Georgian coin or a big penny. Maybe it's Victorian. I can see the Britannia on the back. I think you can too, hopefully. It's got some age to it. And let's see who we have on the front. Do we have George or do we have Vicky? It looks like an early Victorian portrait on the front, facing right. A little difficult to see until it dries up, but let me put the camera down, take a closer look and see. Well, it's been a slow morning. We did have the hammered silver, which is beautiful. We have something that's in this clump. It's got a hammered tone, a hammered coin tone, but it could be a button. It's in there. It could be a button. It could be lead. It could be nothing spectacular. It could be a button, shotgun shell, and I think this is well, this actually might be a Charles farthing. I don't want to rub it too hard. Looks like there's a little silver on this side. That's interesting nonetheless. We'll have Steve take a look at that and give us an assessment of what it is. I don't see any. I mean, it's smooth, but a lot of these old coins were in circulation for a long time, and so they didn't end up with having much on them. People just recognized them for the size and the weight. So maybe it's a coin, maybe not. We'll have Steve take a look and go from there. On to the next. And we're back out for the afternoon portion of day 6, and just had a really loud signal here, and look at what we dug. Our very first and only crotal bell. And it's actually an interesting crotal bell. It looks like it's lead filled. It feels like it's lead filled, and you can see there's a little break here, and it's filled with lead. It weighs a ton. I've never seen that before. Usually they're hollow with a little bell inside, a little ball to ring the bell. That is really cool. Lead-filled crotal bell. Probably used as a weight at some point. Really interesting find. We're getting a few signals in this area, and I just dug this, just pulled it out of the ground, had a quick look at it. It looks like it's a farthing from 1742. Some nice decoration on front and back. It's been pierced, so probably worn or tied to clothing so it wouldn't be lost. And here it is, lost.
Now, there's going to be a quick review of the board in a moment that I recorded while I was in the UK, but just wanted to share with you a few of the finds. I mean, this is the bottle top. It's a pottery bottle that was a field find, just walking the fields. Just to give you an example, some of the history in these fields in the UK, and a couple of musket balls. Again, if we were to find these in America, these are extraordinary finds in and of themselves, have some age to them, some larger caliber, and maybe a pistol shot here. Really nice Tom back button here. I mean, just complete with the shank. Plain, but still, again, there's a nice 1700s button complete. Also, you won't see it very clearly on the roundup, but there's a couple of World War One general service buttons with the lion and the unicorn and the crown at the top, and just really nice two-part buttons. There's a couple of thimbles that you'll see in the video. Small one, maybe a child's thimble, and then a larger one here. Just some really interesting things. A nice early button, early 18th or 19th century, late 18th century with gold gilt, and really nice rosette button, Tudor period. So we're going back to the 1600s. Just a really nice selection of items. And again, I'm not covering everything here. You'll see quickly in the roundup. Even the roundup doesn't do it justice. There were just a tremendous number of finds. But nice, that one nice hammered silver that came from this particular hunt that day. And well, on to the next field tomorrow.
Just a quick wrap up for you from day 6 on our great hunt in England. It was a nice day, blue skies, a little bit windy in the afternoon, but pleasant temperatures, and the sun was shining for a good part of the day. It was a busy day. We had a huge field, and the finds just kept coming. So you can see my box here loaded with musket balls and various doodads, buttons galore, part of a spoon. The nicer finds on the day include some really nice buttons here, including some with some very nice decoration. You can see 2 lions here, crown at the top. Also some lions in this one, a little floral decoration, a couple of gilt buttons. This one here at the bottom is quite nice, a nice decoration here. A couple thimbles, small and large, piece of a buckle frame fragment. 4 King George half cents dating from the 1700s. Another one up here at the top that's been bagged and dated 1773, I believe, on that one. Nice piece of pottery from field walking here. That's an 18th century jug. And then the key finds of the day, we got a really nice harness mount from the 1700s, maybe early 1800s. A jeton from Nuremberg, the so-called Nuremberg jeton from the 16th century. It's a bronze coin. It's been pierced for either attaching to clothing or worn as a luck charm. And then we've got a really interesting crotal bell. Crotal bells are very popular here in the UK, and you find them often on fields. What makes this one unusual is it's a very early crotal bell, and it's also been filled with lead. So it was used as a merchant's weight, trade weight, if you will. It's quite heavy, and it's complete, but it's filled with lead, and it would have been measured out, weighed out, and then used for selling goods and services, for selling goods. And then finally, our 12th hammered silver so far on the trip. So 6 days, 12 hammered silvers. Another Edward I from the London Mint. Really nice looking penny. You can see the reverse here with the long cross. And on the other side, see nice portraits and good looking coin there. Really nice looking coin. So that's it for day 6. A very productive day, a long day, lots of digging. Get the good targets. You have to dig some of the lesser targets because you just never know what's coming out of the ground. But that's day 6 in a nutshell, and we'll see you on day 7.
A really nice day on the field, and be sure to tune in on the next video for that epic find. In the meantime, happy detecting. May all your tones be high tones. See you next time, and thanks for joining.